A very good afternoon, my dear students. How are you all? I hope to all are safe. Stay home and stay safe. Welcome back to Maths online classes. In this last class, previous classes, we learned what is the full form of IIT and what is the full form of JEE and what is the full form of NEET. So we learn in the definitions also. Okay, abbreviations and definitions also we learn. Okay, children, in the previous class, and in this previous class is the real number systems also we learn. Real number system. Real number system in the form of a natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers. These topics are in the previous classes we learn. Okay, children. Next, today's class topic is the rational numbers. So today topic is the rational numbers. Rational numbers. So the definition of a rational numbers, a number which can be expressed in the form of p by q. Expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, q is not equal to 0 is called a rational numbers. Then it is denoted by capital Q. Next to fractions. A number of the form of p by q where p and q are positive integers. P and q are positive integers is called a fraction. For example, 1 by 2 and 3 by 4 and so on. Okay. Next, the difference between the fraction and rational numbers. What is the difference between the fraction and rational numbers? So first, fraction. Written in the form of a by p or p by q, where a and b are all numbers in the fraction. It means of positive integers only. Okay, rational numbers written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers in the q not equal to 0. Fraction is all fractional numbers are rational, all rational numbers are not fractions. So that is the difference between the rational numbers and irrational numbers. Next topic is the representation of rational numbers on the number line. Rational numbers on the number line. How to draw the number line? How to mark the points on the number line? Okay, children? Next topic is rational numbers. The rational numbers is divided to the two parts. The rational number is divided to the two parts. So it is a first one is the positive rational numbers and second one is the negative rational numbers. So it is a positive and a negative. Both the rational numbers are there. So what is the positive rational numbers? If p by q is a rational number, and p by q greater than 0, it means of 0 above the values p by q greater than 0. It means in the p by q values are greater than, it means of 0 above values. Okay, then p by q is called positive rational numbers. So example, Example first one, set of all positive integers. Set of all positive integers. For example here, integers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and negative numbers and positive numbers. Both are there in integers. Okay children. So here only have to take the positive integers, that is a positive rational numbers. Okay, like 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay, here next, set of all fractions. Set of all fractions. Fractions means p by q form, like one set of 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4, 4 by 4 and so on. So here it is a p by q form is there. P by q greater than 0. One substitute that is a form of p by q. It is a 1 by 2 is a p by q form. Then division do the division. 2 is a 5. It is not there of 0. So that you have to take the point, put the point and take the 0. So 2 5s are 10. So it is a value of 0.5. 0.5. Then 0.5 greater than 0. It means of the highest, the biggest, the number of the highest, 0 above the numbers. Okay children, it is a positive rational numbers. Topic is the negative rational numbers. In the before topic is positive rational number. In the after topic, negative rational numbers. If p by q is a rational number, if p by q is a rational number and p by q less than 0 and p by q less than 0, it means of 0 less than values. Yes, p by q is a less than values. P by q value of less than values. Then p by q is called a negative rational numbers. Okay children, did you understand? In the positive rational numbers means 0 above the values. In the negative rational numbers value 0 below the values. Okay children. Next examples. Set of negative, all negative integers. Set of negative integers only. Set of -3, -2, before and so on, -3, -2, -1. So remaining 0, 1, 2, that is a positive values. Okay. So next second example, set of negative of the fractions. Set of negative of the fractions like this, like set of -1 by 2, -2 by 4 and -1 by 2, like this only. Okay. So here one observe that in the first here integers, z equal to set of 0, -1, -2 and -3 and so on. Okay, here onwards 1, 2, 3 and so on. It is a form of the integers. So it is a positive rational numbers and it is a negative rational numbers. Remaining 0 is there. Remaining 0 is there. That is 0 is the neither positive nor negative. Positive or negative, both are there. 0 is the neither positive nor negative, but it is a rational number. It is a positive and a negative number, but it is total is a rational number. Okay children, did you understand this topic also? Next, representation of rational numbers on the number line. Representation of the rational numbers on the number line. How to draw the number line on the rational numbers. Next topic is representation of rational numbers on the number line. How to draw the number line? How to draw the number line? So first, how to draw the number line, rational numbers on the number line. So first you have to draw a line and mark a point O on it to represent 0. First you draw the line. First you draw the First you draw the line. In the number line have a positive numbers also is there and a negative numbers also, you mark it. Okay. So first draw a line and mark a point O on it to represent of 0. So it is a represent of, it is a O and it is a 0, represent of 0. Okay children. First how to draw the number line. Next how to mark the points. Okay. So next mark a points at equal distance. Mark the point to both sides of equal distance up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So both sides it is a -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay, listen carefully. 0 both sides on the same distance. The distance between the same point. Okay, mark a points at equal distance on the left side and equal distance on the right side. Okay, mark a points at equal distance on the left side and right side of 0 such that distance between two adjacent points. These two adjacent points, the distance is the 1 unit. The distance is the 1 unit. You have to take this up to here to here, here to here. Only 1 unit. 1 unit. Next, then divide the unit into equal parts. Then divide the unit into equal parts such that the distance between the parts is equal to the denominator of a rational numbers. For example, you have to take the rational number 1/2. So it is a numerator and it is a denominator. Okay children. So what is the decided to denominator? That divide the unit into the equal parts. How many units you have to, up to here 1 unit. Then decided to the denominator. How many units you have to take the distance between the two numbers. Okay, that is a decided to the denominator. So next, what is the numerator is the, what is the decided? The numerator is the tells how many parts in this considered, how many parts in the considered. So it is a numerator is a how many parts of the number line. Okay, then denominator is the denoted considered to how much of the distance of the numbers, how much of we taking the distance of the number. Did you understand children? It is a representation of rational numbers on the number line. So first you have to take the scale and draw a line. Mark a point O. Mark a point O. On it is considered to the 0. On it is considered to the representation of 0. Next, mark a point at equal distance on the left side and right side of 0. Equal distance, you have to take the equal distance and the left side and the right side of a 0. Such the distance between the two adjacent points is 1 unit. Two adjacent points is 1 unit. Then divided the unit into equal parts such that the distance between the parts is equal to the denominator is the decided. What is the decided denominator? So it is the how much of the distance you have to take the decided. So what is the decided denominator? The numerator is the how many parts are divided. How many parts are divided to the how many parts are divided the numerator. Okay children, did you understand this topic? Okay, thank you.